And welcome to Benchmonster TV. I am the Benchmonster. And no one's here. So let's just turn her chair around. Like that. There you go. Running late, so I'm starting solo, and I'm really yelling in the microphone. When I get up here, it gets in the red. That's bad. Okay. Got a great show this week. Last week, little emotional episode for me. Kind of been bumming around the whole week. My neck was really irritating me from the week off I took from COVID, and I came back on that Tuesday night. And like I've stated before, I was only going to go like 700, ended up going up to 915. Really torqued my neck and took a lot of muscle relaxers, and it got better. I always talk about on Max Effort Day. I'm kind of speaking about the Max Effort video I'm going to show later because I'm kind of proud of it, proud of my performance, and I don't know what I did to deserve such a phenomenal workout. But I think there is reason, and let me explain. When I go into the gym, and I state on this show over and over again that when I go in the gym, when I go up to 1,000 pounds, it feels like such and such in my hands. Like it'll feel like 1,000 feels like 1,500, like it feels totally heavy, total mind fuck. Or I go in there and like 1,000 will feel like 800 in my hands. Well, this Tuesday night, I was going in with Hines, and I didn't expect Ryan Hines to be there. He was going to Hawaii, where he's at right now, and I didn't expect him to be there. So I kind of drove to the gym, had no expectations. Knew he wasn't going to be there for my center handoff, so I knew handoffs were going to be, who knows, you know. But so I kind of just walked in the gym, and Hines was there, and he was talking about doing reps, and him and I talked about doing more repetitions instead of big all-out singles, and I'm all for that. But warming up raw, you know, nothing exciting, but we were doing reverse band press on this day. So we go over there, and I'm still in the mindset of doing repetitions with Hines, fives, you know, working up to heavy sets of fives. And lo and behold, as I got up to like 8, it felt pretty good. When I put 900 in my hands, a couple things I noticed. I was able to arch very tremendously, like no back pain. My upper back, I was able to get, like, you'll see it in the video, tremendous belly arch and very limited travel that I got. And 900 felt like about 315 in my hands. And I'm like, whoa, like, yeah, this feels great. I went to 1,015, I think BJ and myself did, as you'll see. And that felt like about 500 in my hands. And I did like a triple off 2 board, like I was just playing with it. I was like, wow. So then I went up to 1115, and when I took 1115 out, it felt like about 600 in my hands. Like, woulda, coulda, shoulda, you know, maybe I should have went 1,200, but saved a little in the tank. But looking back on that workout, I don't know, the last time that happened to me was probably, I'm going to say, a year ago that I went in the gym, and the weight felt tremendously light in my hands. But I think reason being is my neck was so messed up the week prior, I took that Tuesday of max effort off completely. Didn't bench, just went in and videoed the crew because I couldn't pull my head back on the bench. It hurt so bad. So I'm wondering if there's some correlation between, you know, taking that Tuesday completely off, which I don't want to ever do because I don't like to miss workouts. It's not in my, how you doing?
Good.
Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Yeah, I don't like to miss workouts, but I think there was something there to be said by missing that workout. I didn't even do any tricep assistant stuff because laying down, it just, my thoracic's above there, where I have the stenosis and thinning discs there, hurt so bad. It was a pain level of like 8. So, but I think missing that workout and then speed bench, as you'll see, I really didn't do anything too exotic. I mean, 185 and 75 pounds of, or 195, 75 pounds of band tension for 6 sets of 6 or something. But man, I came out on Tuesday, and if I could have workouts like that, like literally after the workout, and don't tell anybody this, but I was like, if that weight could feel like that with that amount of arch and that amount of bar travel, I mean, it was like this, you know, my belly was up there, my lower lumbar was bending, and no back pain. I don't know what's going on. Maybe all those muscle relaxers just kind of loosened up things, but I was able to arch tremendously and not have any neck or back pain the next day. So And we'll take a look at that as we go on. But I'm just kind of excited about it because, you know, you look at these workouts and you're like, why was it so good? So I have to look back. Well, I missed a workout, what, yada, yada, yada. So maybe, although I don't want to ever do it again, is miss like Tuesday, to have a great beneficial Tuesday the following week. So I got to.
Or go light.
Or go light, you think? I don't know, man. I mean, I just, it was 6 o'clock. We started at 4:30 and I'd like to be out of the gym at 7 o'clock. So it was 6. I looked over at the clock after I did the 11:15. I was like, Hines was going to hand out 1,200 to me. And, you know, I probably should have did it. You know, it was everything, when everything's on point like that, God, I don't know if I'll ever have a workout like that again. So I just want to get that out. And I will have a workout like that again because I'm going to find the secret. My old age, maybe it's, you know, I can't do the heavy stuff ever so often. I have to space it out or something. But my God, it was just like, I couldn't believe how light 1,100 felt. Yeah, we had the bands on it, but we only had it, you know, 7-foot power rack choked with the gym bands and yada, yada, yada. I mean, it is what it is, but I was just happy, you know, to move some heavy weight because, like I said, driving to the gym, I had no expectations. So we'll take a look at that later down the road. Ashley, what do you got to bring to the show? You're running late. I'll scoot over.
Good to see everybody.
Yeah, good to see everybody.
We could move the show to 7:15.
No, we can't do that. It's 7 o'clock. So.
Would anybody mind if the show was at 7:15 instead of
It's
7?
too weird. No, everybody, it would fall apart. We can do 7. I can always start it and ramble for a while. I got things to talk about, so.
Yeah, and I get to scramble and have to leave work early and worry about it.
But you're off work at 7. Okay.
No, I know, but to make it on time, I have to leave early.
Well, this is a priority in life, and you are part of Benchmonster TV.
I don't get paid for that.
You
get paid for being at my work.
Well, I'll pay you.
Okay.
I'll give you 20 bucks here and there. Put gas in your car. I'll do something. Okay. Hey, we got a lot of videos to discuss here. Unless you have anything to talk about, how's your training going? You're going to the Arnold Classic, I hear.
Maybe.
Maybe. I just forked out coin to go there.
For sure. All right. I was just saying.
Yeah. We're all set up to go, and we're going to hang out with Jimmy Kolb and see if Paul Loeffler's there. And
I haven't heard anything from Dan. Like, I haven't gotten the day that I compete or anything like that.
That's all right. Just go out there and do the best you can, have fun, and enjoy the crowd. You're gonna like be panic attacks with like people. And think Jimmy Kolb said, and I see him in the chat box that I can stop by the Anderson booth and get away from the crowd.
Right, Jimmy?
No, you stay in the crowd.
Invited, right?
You stay in the river.
No, I'm
I get to sit at the Anderson booth and enjoy. You're going to have to
I'm gonna come throw eggs at you.
Throw egg at yourself. Okay. Let's get into some videos.
I'm not be there.
We're boring. No one wants to hear us. Got a lot of... Don't have many videos this week. Didn't get a lot sent to my email.
And they apparently didn't work.
And Facebook is just kind of like empty. Nothing really super exciting I could pull from there. So I've been stalking Instagram and getting some cool things off of there. Lifting related. Kind of cool stuff. You know, just fun stuff to look at and talk about. But thanks to Demetrio and Cody Plum, and I didn't get too many other videos from anybody. So maybe everybody's saving up. Maybe there's a big meet coming up I don't know about. So we'll have to wait and see. Let's go to videos. Let's get this thing moving.
Videos.
Demetrio, thank you, sir, for sending me 2 videos here. I used them both because I'm hurting for content this week. And but I'll post them anyway, because anybody that sends me videos via email, I put them on the show, regardless. Demetrio is doing 420 pounds times 3 reps in a single ply F8 Widowmaker. Let's check out Demetrio. Strong man. I don't have a Widowmaker. BJ Dirk has a Widowmaker.
Have you?
Yeah, a 2-ply, I think. And he does tremendous amount of weight in it. I have an old school F8, if you want to call it a Widowmaker. It's a single ply. It's the red and black one. I got it a long time ago. Thank you, Rob Farrell. Hey, Rob Farrell. I texted you last night about hats, and you didn't get back to me.
Who?
Rob Farrell.
Is he watching?
Well, my old my Farrell hats are all like, the white mesh is like yellow from sweat.
Yeah.
And the black one is like, I've been sweating through it, so they're done. Yeah, I need new ones. And he's not getting back to me, so maybe he doesn't like me anymore. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Demetrio, back in here. We're going to shoot one more video here. 287 pounds, 66 pounds in chains. He's doing 3 repetitions with it. Let's check it out. Love the chains. I got a batch of those. Doing it raw, too.
Wow. Looking good. Strong.
Demetrio's strong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Way to go, Dimitro. Kicking ass, taking names, staying healthy out there.
Good.
And please send videos anytime you can, sir. Okay, gonna take a fork in the road here. Saw this on Instagram. My God, I thought it was funny. You see this, and I don't know where you see this, but this guy, man, he wins the award for the best mustache, but he's the worst boxer ever. I got to put up a backing. It's a boxing video, but this guy is just a hoot. Check the Ashley, you box, so check this guy out. Doesn't last long, but got the mullet thing going on too. But check out his style. What do you think about this, Ashley? What do you got there? That looks like something you see in high school or grade school.
God.
Yeah, he looks like he's having a seizure. What do you think about it? He gets KO'd right there, and that's not good.
Wow.
But
poor guy.
Poor man. Yeah, I don't know what his boxing career was, but it was labeled worst boxer ever, and I didn't say that. It was on the description
I thought you
on Instagram. But that style, man, that's like a girl, right? Kinda. Hey, I love the guy. Hope he's doing well, and
feel bad for him.
he tried his best. He gave it his all. That's all you can say.
And that's the only fight he ever had. Was he like?
It was just on Instagram. I was
You
just
don't
a
know,
bit.
like,
Don't
what-
know anything about it. Didn't
Like, what
research it.
level it was, or-
Not a clue. But that style, I mean, that is, you hold them out like this. I don't know. His coach, weird coach he must have. Joseph Tumbarello, doing some Larson press here with 600. Let's check that out.
Wow.
Larson, you do those, Ashley. Larson press.
Just did those the other day.
Tumbarello on point. He wants to
Not
hit
quite
that.
that much
He wants
weight,
to hit
though,
that
but
700 raw bench. I don't know, 242 body weight maybe. We'll check it
Yeah.
out. Hopefully.
Hook it up.
Oh God, yeah. He's taking care of his health, and he's gonna pop on the platform somewhere, and boom, it's gonna be on. What's the 275? 675? Is that what I think? I've been saying Daniel Ryhove's name wrong all along. I saw a little YouTube snippet of him with being interviewed by somebody, and it's Daniel Ryjove.
No.
I'm very sorry, Daniel.
Oh wow, we've been effing it up.
I was gonna message him and tell him I'm sorry,
Are you
but
sure they weren't wrong?
no, because he says it on there.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's Daniel Ryjove.
Oh
So
shit.
I think
A
he's.
lot of times the J makes a.
I know, but we got it wrong, and I've been doing it wrong.
Sorry, Daniel.
Yeah, hope he doesn't watch the show too much because I've been saying it for years. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I think Daniel's going for 275. Maybe Tumbarello's going for 242. So I don't know who has those records. That one cat out of Florida, and I can never get his name. You know his name. Catterly kind of brought him to his meets a lot. Yeah, space. Haven't heard, when you don't hear somebody's name for a while, you just forget it. Ike Torres Pecker, tricep doing dips, and yeah. Anyway, what's his name? People help. He's got the raw record, I think. Strong cat. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, let's see. This guy, it got like a million views. Like when I'm looking for Instagram stuff, I try to pick the things with the highest views, and I'm like, well, why is 1 million people watching this?
I know.
Or why is 900,000 people watching this video? So I click on it. This guy here, and I watch the video. Then I go to his Instagram page to check out who he is, and he seems like a talented lifter, bodybuilder guy. But this video, I don't know if he's hurting for likes or something, but very dangerous lifts he's doing here. We'll check him out, but it scared me. In one of them, you'll see he's standing on top of kettlebells. And dude, you're asking for a torn groin, a broken ankle. We'll just check it out.
Okay.
So anyway, I call him a talented bodybuilder and lifter, but scares me with these exotic lifts that you're about to see here. And I got to put a backing up so you don't have to watch us. So his name's Vitaly Lebanenko. Let's call him Vitaly for short. So he's doing this.
Oh my god.
Now something happened there, but I don't know what it was. That could be a hamstring. Okay. This, I don't know why.
Yeah, none of these are working out right.
No.
Why does he do this? What a dumbass.
Well, he's showing off, or he's
dumbass.
but he doesn't. This one right here
Yeah,
scares
he's not
me.
completing any of
That right there.
Oh my god.
Asking for trouble. Like,
Yeah, and
he smiles.
Like none of these are working out right. Like
no.
we've watched some weird things that look dangerous, but like the people like pull it.
I couldn't
off
figure it
so
out.
It's cool, and none of those worked out right. He's just lucky.
Failed.
Yeah, they all failed.
When
He's
you
just
stand on
lucky they weren't
kettlebells like that
catastrophic.
with a wide stance, you are asking to
Dumb.
get hurt.
Dumb.
But he does it with a smile. So this cat
Jeremy
here,
Hornstraw.
this cat here, Dalton Rowe,
Jeremy Hornstraw.
Jeremy Hornstraw. That's the man. Thank you, Don Stiegel. Appreciate that.
And
yes.
Jimmy was first.
Oh, Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy.
No, they both did though.
Mr. Hornstraw.
Right
Yeah, Hornstraw's got like 242 and 75, I believe. Strong cat. Got to get him on the show too, and he's retired and all, but like to talk to him about some bench press. Okay.
You need a guest of some sort. You haven't gotten on that. I'm not impressed.
Well, I'm gonna do it. I gotta get my ass off my shoulders. Now, you yourself are part of the show, and you too can reach out to people.
Do you think I'm gonna have the same effect?
Yeah, you're that popular. Okay, this guy here, you know, we at our gym we have bumper plates. Now, some of them are really thin and they're like 10. Well, this guy's benching them, and I was just like trying to figure out what's on the bar. I believe it's 225. But let's check out Dalton. Now he's playing with some weight here, but there seems to be
oh God.
I think it's 225 or two. It's 10s, and then the blue is a 20, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah. It could be a 45.
No, the blue is 20.
I mean, most.
Okay, well he's benching
At
a lot of
our
weight.
gym, the rubber plate, the blue is a 45 and the green is a 25. But like different sets have.
Well, I couldn't zoom in there, but it looked like 20. Okay, say it's 40. Then it's like 10s all the way out.
I mean,
so.
I don't know, but at our gym, the blue bumper plates are 45, and at most, I mean, all the ones I've used.
Speaking of Jimmy Kolb, I saw a video of him doing, well, let's check it out. 825 reps. Hey, back in 2000, I did it for one. No, 2002. I did it for one. Jimmy, let's count them out. One, like 25. Some people would kill to do that once. Like a toy. Just like a toy, man. That's a shit pot of weight. I don't care. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Oh, how he's doing it.
Jimmy racked that was like in 30 seconds.
That's crazy.
I didn't watch the whole thing. I didn't realize how fast it was.
No, that was really, I mean.
Holy God.
Easy.
So he did 700 and then 800. Could there be 900 in our future for reps?
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No
Well,
problem for 20.
nothing at all. Piece of cake. I don't think this is a bad squat fail, but I got a squat fail here. I'm trying to think. It's not like gruesome or nothing, but let's just check it out here. Bradley Martin. Let's check out Bradley. I wrote down squat fail, but I can't remember exactly what it is. Oh, so he's got the monolift there where you just pull the rack out. I like this because he breaks the mirror. I've done this at a Gold's Gym in Fort Myers, Florida before with bands. And here. See how it breaks the window there? Ashley, did you see it? Okay. I've done that in Florida, benching bands. We were floor pressing and we had the bands underneath the power rack and it went back in the wall, broke the drywall. And then what did I do out here at the Gold's Gym place? When they had the little...
We had bands set up.
I was squatting.
And we had them set up and it wasn't... The squat rack wasn't tied up to anything. And so when you...
No, it was a squat rack, like where you put weights on it, and I had it anchored to it, and I did a squat, shoved it right in the drywall.
Well, yeah, you had bands on it.
Yeah.
And so when you went up, the bands pulled it in.
Pushed it in the wall.
And then it was stuck. I was trying to do this, and it kept bouncing back.
Did they want to kick me out of the gym, or no?
No, they felt bad.
They felt bad
because
it should have been anchored down. Yeah,
that was
it was a liability. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that was
a long time ago.
That should be fucking anchored down. There's no question about it. That was unsafe.
Yeah. Well,
you should be able to use freaking bands in a gym the way we had them set up.
I've been doing that at a few places, from coast to coast, Washington to Florida. I've
yeah,
done.
It was embarrassing. It was quite the spectacle.
It was.
And I'm bouncing on it, trying to get it down, and not just that, But all the weights, it was one of those where it has weight trees on it, and
Yeah.
all the weights were in the front.
Or whatever it was. Okay, anyway, I put a hole in the wall.
Between the bands pulling this way and the weights anchoring
And I
it
was sorry.
down,
Yeah, I felt
and
bad.
I couldn't get it. They felt bad too, though.
Okay, good. Next up, a guy by the name of Igor
I saw that.
Kilmanov. This is a crook. He puts the weight like a Zercher squat. I don't know. It's 1100. I'm not sure what this lift is called. It's impressive, I guess, but I don't get it. Like, you pick it up. That's really hard on your forearms too. I'm impressed. Like, yeah, but what is that? Just ego? Or
Yeah.
Ashley, what do you call it?
Yeah.
I don't think I could do it. So
I mean,
I wouldn't want to.
Held it, but like, what was the point of that?
Just to lift the fucking thing.
It's a squat. That wasn't a squat.
It doesn't matter. It's 1100. You pick it up. A lot of pain right here.
Yeah,
Fuck
I'm
that
not saying
shit.
it's not hardcore, but what's the point?
I don't want that in the crook of my arms here. No.
Nice job, I guess, but.
Okay, this guy here, we've had a lot of videos on the show where he stands on a skateboard, has weights hanging, all that. I found his Instagram page. This one here I watched, and it just made me think about my back, my L5S1 disintegrating, because what he's doing here, he's doing 460 pounds on a trap bar off an 18-inch deficit here. Okay, and I need a backing. So this looked painful to me, but when he first starts it and rounds, that ow. Oh, God, sir. Yeah, that's impressive. You got a healthy back, dude. Okay. What do you think, Ashley? Huh? You gotta wake up, dude.
Oh, wait.
No, you're closing your eyes. Anyways, that would hurt my back. That is crazy.
Do you have soon? Ashley, do you have soon?
Okay, here's an interesting one I found. I thought it was cute. Notice it's a competitive wrestling event, and they're young people. One's a man, one's a woman. I want you to look at the facial expressions of the young lady before she starts the event. She looks over at her coach or her parents, and there is a look of, I am going to kill this poor man. And she shakes her head and just, I don't know, this young lady impressed me.
I think you've played this before.
I have not played this one, but check her out. Check the look out here.
Yeah,
okay?
You did.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm playing it again. Because she's a badass.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, you played one with.
We played two guys before. This is a woman and a guy.
You played a little girl before.
Well, I want to play it again. If it's ever been played, I was just impressed the way she schools this guy. Gets up, looks back at him like, get away from me. Like, who's next?
That's so
hey, but they
cute.
do shake hands, though. Hey, good sportsmanship.
So cute.
Yeah. Wasn't that hardcore?
It was adorable.
Yeah.
And hardcore at the same time.
She scares me when she gets
which
older.
Is hard to accomplish. Hardcore and cute in the same.
I don't want to mess with her.
No,
Jesus, man. Okay. Anyway, you think I played that one before? I don't think I did.
I feel like you.
I played the two young guys wrestling once, but no.
I thought there was a little.
You're wrong. Cody Plum sent me some videos. One I got earlier today. One I got a little too late, so I can't play the second one. But Cody Plum is doing 495 with a shoulder saver, about a 2-board height. Now, we have these shoulder savers, and when I watch Cody do this, I don't think we used them in training before, and they're the half moon foam attachment to the bar. I don't think you let it totally squish the foam, because Cody comes down and basically just touches and goes up. He doesn't let it sink into the foam. So I may have learned something here. I don't know. He doesn't let it totally collapse. He actually, once it touches his chest, he's pushing it back up. So maybe that's the way you do this. I don't know. I guess it wouldn't be a 2-board type of thing if you let it just collapse all the way to your chest.
Nice.
That's Cody Plum. Now,
strong. We're super impressed with him.
Do you have any videos? Oh, you got 2.
I had 5.
Well, you didn't send the right format, so
It's all the same one.
Nope. Some
I
of
don't know
them
what it would. I don't
were
know
dot
what-
MOVs. These were dot G3P. I don't know what that means in the iPhone world,
I
but
sent all of them the same way.
they're just little tiny videos that are pixelated and worthless.
So I had 5.
You got
we
2.
Only got 2 here.
Here's a squat. Looks like 3 plates to me. What's that in your
It should
pocket?
be more than. It should be more than 3 if I have wraps on.
I don't know.
This isn't the right one if it's not.
It is what it is. Walk us through it. Talk us through it. Get close here and talk to the
Gosh dang it.
fans.
Well, it's not. There's none of this is right.
Do you want me to just kill it?
No.
I'll kill it right now if you don't
no.
want to watch it.
I want to see if you're.
That's 3 plates.
Yeah, this isn't the right one. I mean, play it, but.
What happens when you don't get me
This was a
videos?
warm-up. This was a warm-up one.
I know you went up to 360, didn't you?
Yeah.
So I was there. You're getting ready for the Arnold. You better start.
This was just a warm-up one. I don't know how I sent that.
That's what I got. Hey, I got a bench press though. Walk us through this one.
I don't care.
What are you doing here? Is this a boy? I'm fat. Hey, I got some really good cheesecake lately and some tamales,
Yes.
and
None of the other.
I know I got to start a diet.
I'm
but-
gonna have to bring them. I'm gonna have to send them. Try to resend those and have them next week because this is piss poor.
They can hardly hear you. You got to get close to the
No,
microphone.
I don't care.
You don't care? Okay. Well, why are you
I
here?
don't care. It's worthless. I'm fucking worthless.
Go to the laundry or something,
I
and I'll
really
take over the
tried
show.
hard. I got 5 videos.
I told you
One
earlier
of those
today.
is wrong.
Resend them. That looks
Well,
like
I
a
was at
plate.
school. I didn't get it until the end of the. I didn't get it till I was on my way home from school.
Well, that's all you got, so don't worry about it.
Sorry, guys.
Hey.
I had 2 more squats that were way heavier than that, and then that was a warm up. That one wasn't even supposed to.
I
play.
texted you
It was
earlier that I
supposed to
needed these
be
resent to me, and you didn't send
50
them.
for a triple. Was what I worked up to for working sets, and then it was supposed to be a deadlift and 2 more squats. So I'm sorry, you guys. I let you down. Those.
Yeah, you're an interesting part of the show, and you need to put
Hey, I
forth.
sent you those videos. I don't know why your phone can't get the right ones. I sent the same way I always do.
Well,
So I don't know.
you might want to
what's going on.
Google why it converts the format to .mov on some and
And I
.g3p
sent 'em
or
last night and asked you if you got 'em,
P3
and
or
you said
something.
You got 'em.
Yeah, I got them, but they're all different formats. Okay, we're gonna go into speed bench here.
Sorry,
This was 72 hours after max effort, which I didn't lift. So let's check out speed bench. Normally, I'm in the bench band and doing more weight, but kind of opted out of it and just kind of went back to bar and band, and going to work on some repetitions, 5s, 6s, and 8s and 10s, and going to do some volume in my life. And I didn't really want to put on the bench band and do that thing, so I was just focusing on volume here. Westside used to do 6-6, 8-8, and 10-10 in the off season, all with wide grips. Got me sweating, and figured it was just it went for me that day. Anyway, over to incline for some dumbbells. Once again, I'm not really doing anything too crazy. This could be a reason why I had an excellent Tuesday coming up. I don't know. I'm just working out, just having fun. Coaching, telling the guys that are competing, what you need to do, but I'm just kind of on my own, doing my own thing. Like I said, I'm very fat right now. There was some people in the gym that made a pumpkin cheesecake with candied pecans and caramel, and they made me a whole pie, and I didn't stay out of it. And as you can tell, my stomach is fat. Anyway, so we're moving through here on incline. Dan and Jacob have some shoulder issues, so they're doing flat bench. Dan with a torn rotator cuff. Jacob's got a inflamed tendon in his rotator. Not a rotator tear, but it's something he's had since football days, and it flares up once in a while, so we try to do other exercises that are not going to irritate it. 2-3 sets of inclines. They're doing flat. Brought the axle bar out. Kept my chain on there. Dan and Jacob couldn't do extensions here, so they're kind of doing a modified JM press, which is fine. Try to find exercises that are not going to irritate their shoulders. Dan will have surgery at end of March, April, and we'll get that taken care of. Jacob, I told him when he gets back from his meet in 2-3 weeks, he needs to go get an MRI. So we could just taking shots in the dark, trying to figure out what's wrong with him. Could be a bone spur, could be, who knows. But it's inhibiting his ability to perform certain exercises, and he's lifting, you know, not in a pain level of 9 or nothing, but just enough to make it uncomfortable. So I don't think he did extensions here. I think he did kind of an elbows out, kind of a JM press thing there. Very lightweight. He probably could have went a lot heavier. Definitely sandbagging here. I myself and Hines, I believe we did the extensions to the forehead. Yeah, he could put on 225 right there probably. But there's a plate and some chain. I get it right back on my forehead. Full range of motion. And trying to get 10. Hines is telling me to squeeze the bar. It helps. I think we went heavier. I think we put a 10 on there. Since this is speed bench, we're doing a little higher volume, shorter rest period, so. Jacob should have started here and went plate quarter, 2 plates quarter, because he's a strong kid. 440 raw bencher, his arms are stronger than that. And I don't know what's up with the elbow sleeves. I just caught that. Jacob, wearing elbow sleeves. Yeah, I don't believe in those, really. Got the football bar out, and I want to do some extensions off the pins here. I posted this here because, as you'll see, Dan is in extreme pain and says no. That hurt the shoulder. Jacob will get in here in a second. And we're going to find out if that hurts his shoulder too. Not very heavy weight, but as you'll see, yeah, he's talking. He says, yep. And my first thing I say was, don't do it if it hurts. So he's trying to find a sweet spot to make it not hurt, but it's pinching. So that left me and Hines. I believe they went over and did some heavy pushdowns or something. So Hines and myself here. I like this exercise. Stop at the pins and just like a press command, explode up. Looks like I'm kind of soft on the lock out of there. My right arm is a little soft. I don't know what's going on with that. Hines here going to do a plate. Since we lost 2 people, we're doing these exercises back to back. It's a very short rest period. So you'll see fatiguing happening here quickly. I finished with some side delt raises here today. Didn't get everybody doing them, but I said, Jacob, get in here, get in the camera so I have something to have on the show.
What's Hines doing over there?
Hines is spotting his girlfriend.
Oh, that's right.
And not doing the side delt raises, but he comes over and does them, I think.
Probably.
Yeah. I just wanted to get one person doing them, just to let you know we do. And we did a push down, of course. Some type of push down variety before we walk out of the gym. And that concluded that workout. Now, that led us into max effort. As you'll see, I don't know what to say. We talked about it earlier at the beginning of the show, so let's just watch it. You know, one thing, that stomach is up in the air. If you notice through this workout here, Ryan Hines is kind of the same height as me, and way more bar travel. I don't want bar travel, so I eat cheesecake. Skipped all the light bullshit and got right up to 4 reds and a plate here, a 100-pound plate. BJ's in the Widowmaker here. I was going to do reps, but God, it felt good, so I pushed it. Hines here is doing reps. He's doing 5s, I believe. So what is this, Ashley? 495, 595, 695. Those bands are hooked up at 7 feet. They're choked. About 100 pounds lighter at the bottom, I would assume, but those are gym bands. They're really stretched out. They're not brand new. Either way, BJ here, I had to put the weight number down because it happens quick, 805. 2-ply, I believe, here, full range. Kind of a weird lock there. He had it, but just kind of a 2-phase lock there. Dan here, going to do 805 off a 2-board. That's his 2-ply shirt, I believe. No, 3, sorry. Very easy. Speed rep. I got the Colossus. Like I've stated, I was using the Viper 2, the Viper 2.5 with the Colossus in the middle, and then I broke this out. And I really enjoyed this shirt tonight. Worked really, really well. Threw Hines in it, and I said, hey, you got to lift in this thing too. So he did. Looked good. Got to get him to arch, though. I don't like that bar travel. I hate it. Jacob here, we put him in the in BJ's little Widowmaker. Overloaded him off 2-board. BJ going right up and away. 915 here. Looking strong. Based out. Good control. Using that shirt. About an inch from touching, but that's nothing. Speed rep. Dan here with 855. Is that what it is, Ashley? I don't know. Little 2-board action.
How often do you think I put 855 on the bar?
I don't know, but I just want your help. Nice lock out there, Dan. Pretty good night. I'm arched up. Very limited travel there. I like this. 915. Doesn't even feel heavy. I'm just like, oh, let's put some weight on the bar. Right there, I knew I wanted to play. BJ, up and away at a 1025 here. Got the 2-board out. Play weight. And BJ's only about 250. There, look at that boiler. Up high. Arched. Foot slip. I could have done 9 of them here. I was just getting warmed up. Shirt was on fire. Really liked it. 11:15, BJ Dirk, 2-board. Him and I should have went 12. We really should have. But he wanted to stop there. Nothing wrong with that. Hard to get back in the rack sometimes. I was going to do a double here, but it came up and wobbled at the top and kind of was coming out of my hand on the right side. I called for 2. Felt like nothing. But then I said, take that fucker. I wanted one more. I should have, would have, could have, should have. Anyway, incline extensions here. Busy night in the gym. Can't stand around and wait for people to get off benches and stuff, so we find an exercise to do here. Hands in on smooth. Let it really roll back. I was just impressed with my arch that night. I don't know why my back was being nice to me. I don't know why. Nothing ever goes my way. The minute I retire from competitive lifting, I have the greatest workout in a year and a half. That makes sense.
Pressure off.
There was no pressure.
It totally makes sense.
Really?
There's pressure when you say you're gonna do a meet.
I know.
But like, I took 500 out and that felt like 800. How am I gonna do?
You're right. There was no pressure.
Like,
I just went and have fun.
But when it
had a great workout.
Doesn't matter. No, you just go in and it's just fun. And
you might have something there, Ashley. Anyway, Dan's doing some elbows out extensions there.
No, I do. I guarantee that was the first thing I said.
I want to do some tape presses, but as I was filming, I noticed one thing I didn't like. I didn't like when they came in and let that weight completely stop at their chest. I like constant tension. Just kiss your chest. When they stop like that, I don't like that. Push downs, I don't do normal ones. I like to put a mini band over the top. He's got some long head, medial head, lateral head there, doesn't he? He's got this guy. Jacob's going to be a bench phenom here. If we can just correct his shoulder thing and let me have at him. Let me attack him with my, look at me, doing explosive push downs there. I'm not just pushing, I'm exploding. All right, well, that was max effort. I have no idea what we're doing next Tuesday as far as max effort, but I don't know. I'll have to go by feel. I'm excited to come in and maybe have another phenomenal bench workout, but maybe they're only a few far in between and only have a workout like that every 1.5 years.
No expectations, no pressure.
None, no pressure,
Now
nothing.
you're gonna be like, oh, I gotta hit this.
I drove to the gym and I was just like this. It was just like going to the grocery store. But I'm more amped up when I go to a grocery store because people stare at me and give me stink eye.
Oh,
All right.
Don't give you stink eye.
Oh, I get stink eye all the
You
time.
don't get stink eye.
Oh, I do. Okay, hey,
You do not. Get
chat box, that's your job. Now, you got a lot of mess here on my table. You got Pop-Tarts, milk, not impressed. Keep this thing clean. What's that?
With my foot tape.
Your foot tape with blood on it. You want to
Doesn't
tell
have
everybody
blood
what you
on
did
it.
to your foot?
No, I don't. Jeremy Cobe.
Jeremy Kolb? Hey,
Sorry,
Jeremy.
You stressed me out. I thought you were gonna say it.
Jeremy Kolb.
Jimmy Cobe. Sorry. Golly. I'm sorry.
Where's my fucking AK-47? Just boom.
Hey, you need your. You can't read without your reading glasses.
I can read.
That's why I do this. No, that's not why. But Jimmy Cobe. I'm sorry. He just said that and it stressed me out. And now
She's
I'm
embarrassed.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave now.
You can leave?
Yeah.
I can't handle the chat box.
Jimmy Cobe. What's up, Ryan?
What's up, Jimmy?
Hey, Jimmy. Good to have you here. Thanks for joining us. Paul Loffer. Hey, guys. How's it going? Hey, Paul. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well this week. Good to see ya. One Rep Max.
Hey.
Hey, what's happening? Hope you had a good week. How y'all doing? It's been an okay week. We're doing all right.
Pretty good.
Hanging in there.
Yeah.
Hope you're doing well and have had a good week and hope everything's going good for you.
Hey, One Rap, I heard through the grapevine through BJ Dirk that AJ Roberts is coming to Troutdale in March to compete at 275. That's what I heard.
True?
BJ told me.
Oh, you know what? That might be true.
Okay.
I think I actually know about that, and I think that's true.
I'm going to have to get a hold of AJ because I don't know why he's going 275. Because usually he competes at 308. So I wonder why he's doing
trying to get healthy too.
Is there a record at 275 maybe he's going for? More
maybe.
power to you. I can't wait to see you.
But I did.
When's the last time I saw AJ Roberts?
On the show.
Was it that long ago?
On here.
Oh. No, in person.
I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Wow. I don't even know.
Have I met him in person?
I don't think so. I remember AJ Roberts' story real quick. I've told this before. The year I tore my pec in April of 2003, December 13th or something, I was at the Spokane airport and I was taking a late flight out to Vegas, to the Riviera, Wabdell Worlds, and I ended up benching 805 out there, healed up from a pec tear. And AJ Roberts was in the airport, and I believe he was flying to Columbus, Ohio. And a younger AJ at the time of 2003, long time ago. And AJ said he was going to Columbus, Ohio, West Side. He was going to do this. And I'm looking, AJ is a great lifter, but I'm looking off as he's talking like, okay, I'm listening. And sure enough, within a short amount of time, AJ did end up in Columbus at West Side and rocked the fucking world.
Yeah, he did.
So, yeah, I'll never forget it.
Torched
And
it out.
he was talking what he was gonna. I'll never forget it. He was gonna do this. He was gonna do this. He was gonna set world records,
And he did.
and he fucking did. I'll never forget that. Awesome. Okay, continue.
Let's see here.
Turn that fucking phone off. Off.
Just leave me alone. One Rep Max sounds like that extra rest helped. Also, you mentioned last week that you're retiring to get your health in check. You were less stressed as well. I'm glad about your progress. Yes, I think it was totally because there was no pressure, just for fun, no expectation.
I just kind of went and
those
relaxed.
are
I was
always the
relaxed.
best
Yeah.
workouts. Like,
I was just in there, just
that was the
chilling.
first thing I said when he told me. I was like, that's because you said you were retired. You took the pressure off, and so it felt good. You had no
Yeah.
stress.
My health, my organs and body is a little more important than a couple more bench records. So, gotta do what I gotta do, man. At some point, you gotta know, play it smart, you know. And I hope I'm doing that. I still want to lift heavy though. I know Hines and myself were talking about doing more volume, you know, and but once man, if I got some fuel in the tank and it feels light on that night, I'm gonna spend it. I'm gonna go up to some big weight. Been doing it all my life. I mean, I don't necessarily have to like totally give it up. And plus, you know, it pushes other people. Like, you know, BJ was going, he was ahead of me in the rotation. So BJ would go 9:15. I'm like, okay, fucker, I'm gonna go 9:15. 10:25. I'm gonna go 10:25. Oh, 11:15. So you got to have that competitive nature amongst the crew. You know, you got to push people. And BJ got to bench 1,000 pounds at 275. So I got to push him. Are you gonna play on your phone or read the chat box?
Both. One rep
It's real
max.
disrespectful to not
Also,
give all your undivided attention to the chat box and the
it's you that
Benchmonster
I'm not
family.
giving my undivided
When you're playing on your
attention to.
phone, it's disrespectful.
When you start talking, to stay awake, I was responding to somebody. It's disrespectful to you, not our audience. I love our audience. No offense. All right, one rep max. Also, I showed up about.
Okay, one rep max.
I kind of deserve that. One rep. Also, I showed up about 10 seconds before Miss Ashley. LOL, how is your weight?
How's your weight?
Is that to me?
Yeah.
I haven't weighed in a while because I'm scared. But I think it's good. I think it's up there. I think it's like, it might be like extra heavy. Because I try, like,
139.
I had lost so much that I like have been trying to like amp it back up for training through this prep. And when it gets to a like,
I think you're 8 weeks out, aren't you?
A certain weight, I like have a trouble seeing a certain number on the scale. When I see it, it freaks me out, and I automatically just kind of start cutting and holding back. So I'm trying not to look at it.
Are you going 132?
Yeah.
You need an IV or something, man.
Well, I probably will. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna see what my weight. I always say this, and then I end up cutting to 132 anyways. But I'm gonna see where my weight's at, and if I might go one. I mean, I don't know. If I go 148, like every weight class you jump, the competition like grows exponentially, and I could never be at the top of the 148 weight class. I'm always gonna be middle to bottom, and like not giving myself.
You just gotta do your best.
If I do 132, I am like at the top of it, and I can wait like IV back up and be back to
Problem is, IVs out in Columbus, those they're not cheap. They're like $200 to have them come out.
Everywhere we go.
I know, but they're expensive. Remember back in the day, you could just get online and get some lactated ringer and some sodium chloride. Now there's like laws and shit. Like,
Really?
you can't get like IV bags now. It's like a
Why?
prescription.
It's legal. You can go.
Prescription,
go into
though.
those places, and
and they never have
a prescription.
They always have the
and they can legally
there are all
do
those
it.
vitamins and all that. That's just fine, but you need the fucking, like when I did my 1075, 1,000 ml of the lactated ringer, 1,000 ml sodium chloride, and deep dish pizza in this hand and Gatorade while the IV's pumping.
I do.
Okay.
I get the lactated in there.
T. Pressifer says rest is
excellent.
100% imperative. That is true. Rest. But god damn, I don't want to miss a workout again to have a great workout. I don't know.
You don't miss it, just light.
But god, doing nothing was like night and day. Well, we'll see. Jade, your friend at the gymnastics place is saying hi to you again.
Jade, long time no see.
All right, next.
Good job tonight, Jade. You're rocking it. It's been really nice having you at practice this week. It sounds like your meet went really well. You kicked some butt. and you've been working really hard and doing awesome at practice this week. Keep it up. Can't wait to see you kill it at the next
How
one.
old is Jade? What class is she in gymnastics?
What do you mean?
Like junior? Like what? I
Well,
mean,
it doesn't really work like that.
Oh.
Like it's by level, and you can be whatever. Like
isn't it like kindergartner level and then a 5th grade level or something?
I mean,
Is that how it works?
she's on the competition and competes.
Oh, good. Continue on.
She kicks butt, kicks some serious butt, works really hard. Good to have you here, Jade. Always a pleasure. Thank you for joining us. Hope you have a good night, and I'll see you on Monday.
Paul Loeffler's talking about reverse grip. Please read that.
Paul Loeffler, reverse grip rules. 0 pain in my elbows now.
Yep.
And this new setup Jimmy Cobe showed me is doing great. No more pain in my lower back.
So, Paul, are you doing the reverse grip only on speed days? As a speed movement or an accessory movement? Partial movement like a board press? Or let me know, Paul. I'm being nosy. Jimmy Hornstraw. Yes, sir. He has the 242 and 275, I believe, world record. And Daniel Rajov and Tumbarillo are hot on his trail. Jeremy Hornstraw. Yeah, I always forget his name. Tried to remember it a couple weeks ago, too. He was like a silent assassin. Kind of went out there and just, fuck, man, he could bench. He did a lot of dips. And that's something we don't do a lot of in our training. He did a lot of dips, and we need to incorporate that more in our training. Maybe put the chains around our necks or the weighted belt on, and maybe we should do that tomorrow or something. I just remember the last time I did it was when I had my neck issue, and I got up to dip my body weight, and I went down, and I couldn't push up. The right side was just dead. God, that was depressing. 7 months. Real depressing. That didn't help my strength either, because right before that, I was 500 raw bench any day of the week, just toss it up. And then when I came back, man, my raw bench is just nothing. It's a joke. Embarrassing. 1 rep max.
Since you mentioned getting Hornstraw on the show, I asked Luke Edwards and told me he told me he is down.
Yep.
You want me to give him your contact?
Email me that info, 1 rep, to my email. How to get a hold of him, and I'll get a hold of him on my show. Ex-West Side guy. We'll pick his brain.
Oh yeah.
William Dirk. Who's that?
BJ.
Oh, BJ.
What's up, guys? Hey, BJ. What's going on, man? Good to have you in the chat this evening. It's good to glad to hear that you're back in the gym and back benching. Hopefully, I can make it over sometime on a Tuesday so I can get to see ya.
Came in
Miss you.
like a
Been a long
whirlwind
time.
of fire. Like came in, and it seems like he's been here 3 weeks, and he's already messing around with 1100. Kind of cool. All right.
Good to have you back. Hopefully, I get to see you soon.
Brian Thompson, your messages have been retracted. I just saw that. They kind of just disappeared. 1 rep says, yo, it takes a special kind of guy to make 800 look like 135. Go, Jimmy.
Says go, Jimothy.
Jimothy. Huh.
Jimmy.
Oh, like a fucking speed rep. Like, it's just,
Jimmy.
yeah.
I know. It's like easy as hell. Like, good Lord. Like you said, most guys would kill to bench that for 1.
And in a little bench band, too.
Yeah.
Like a single play.
Yeah,
Nothing.
not even a bencher.
No.
It's freaking crazy.
All right, Brian Thompson, his messages got erased.
We don't know what's up with that.
You can do that yourself too. Like you can right click on your message and
Did you delete those,
take it
Brian,
away.
or did YouTube do it? We're wondering because we're just wondering if YouTube's trying.
I could have sworn there was a message there and it kind of went like whatever. Okay, 1 rep. Continue on.
LOL. The Igor guy should go head to head with our bloat Lord and Savior Kyriakos Kapakulak.
Yeah.
AKA the Grizzly.
I think he's that big, heavy set guy that does all those crazy movements. I'm not sure.
Hashtag you have to live it. Hashtag for the difficult. Hell yeah, she's repping the Mexico singlet for that extra strength.
I saw that.
I know.
I saw that, man. Mexican
noticed
singlet.
that. I thought you might like
Yeah.
that. That's cool. She's a badass.
She's a
man.
badass. I don't know who she is,
That's
but
all that can be said about that one.
Yeah.
For sure.
she just like had the fire in her eyes, like yeah, like Ronda Rousey Jr. All right, Showbit Jane.
Showbit Jane. What's up, Benchmonster fam? Sorry for not tuning in for a long time. It's been really busy at work.
Hey, I understand. Hey, you know what? We're always here. Riff and Raff, you know, you can count on us.
Always gonna be
Or
here.
if she's not here, I'm here rambling. So
I
join us
up.
anytime.
I would show up.
Hey, may I post my email in case you guys, I know you guys lift. Everybody lifts. You know, you do something crazy in the gym or a cool exercise, or send it to my show and my email, and we'll put it on the show.
Our show.
My show. Our show. And yeah, email it to me. And like I say, if you send them to me tomorrow, I don't open them until about Wednesday morning when I work on the show. And so if you're not getting a reply from me, believe me, they're in my email. They are highlighted. They're lit up. And I open them Wednesday and I edit them and put them on the show. And I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
One rep.
Where we at here?
What kind of tamales? Well, Ryan Hines' his girlfriend, Cece, she and her mother made those, and they were pork and they were cheese. And
They were very delicious.
I ate the last two today. Tamales and cheesecake. There's something to be said about strength that comes from that combo.
Oh my god.
Right?
So tasty.
Very delicious.
So good.
We haven't last time I had tamales was probably years ago. My grandma used to
I don't
make
think
them.
I've ever had one before.
They're good. You can pan fry them a little bit, and I just microwave them, and they made this little zingy little salsa. Oh, all day, all day, and a little bit of Tahin sauce, spice. Oh, it gets great. We need more.
Yeah.
I hate to ask for more, like I'm a pig, but
Yeah,
they're just good.
I mean, it was nice of them
Yeah.
to offer.
Yeah, thank you.
Just.
I never
maybe
really
hint
turned
at
down
it by
food.
talking about how delicious they were.
I got to enjoy
That
it
was
because
so
diet is
good.
coming very soon. I just got to get rid of the bad food in the house, and then we can start the diet. Don't roll your eyes at me. I know what I'm doing. Showbit Jane, what up, man? Long time no see. Says one rep.
All the time.
William Jerk, you are a sucker for sweets. Well, not candy.
Anything. And not just
Cheesecake,
sweets.
though.
He's a sucker for anything and everything. But yeah.
Well, I'm about to deplete
Oh,
and like
yeah, we're not going
all
on
that
a
stuff.
diet.
Yes, I am. What's that Nathan Payton diet that was sent to me?
I have no idea.
I should post my a little bit of Roger Baker's a sniplet of it. I can't post it all
I don't know
'cause
if
it's
you'd be
patented.
Okay with that, yeah.
but just a couple meals maybe. Does that work or no?
I don't know if I
Not-
would.
Don't do it. Okay.
Not on social media, like if you want to show it to like some friends, but I wouldn't just
'Cause it works-
post it on social
No,
media
okay.
for everybody.
works
to
really good.
see. Yeah.
One rep. Read.
Regarding the AJ situation.
No. Right
That's
here.
what it was that helped your progress. You said it you're just having fun, so it's no longer a chore. That's why your bench exploded. That's exactly what I
True. Yeah, I just went in with like
Exactly
no
what I said.
pressure, no stress, just waddled in there, and I was
went
just
to
like,
have some lift to lift.
just gonna lift and have some fun, and had the best workout of my life.
Yeah, that's how it works. I'm telling you.
Is it really? Is it that
Yeah.
easy?
I mean,
Hmm.
that's part of it. I mean, it's all that pressure and
I put it
like,
upon myself,
worrying.
yeah.
We
I
all do.
constantly-
If you're competing, you know,
Every
any other
day
you're competing, you start like
Stress because I'm like, did I sleep enough? This. I mean, my mind constantly just spins. Like last week, I did great. What should I do tomorrow? What if it feels heavy? Oh my God. Well, when you want to be the best, that's how you think. That's how you live. It's 24/7. It isn't like you just do it in the evenings. Oh, no, it's day in and day out. Am I eating enough? Did I miss a meal? My protein carb load? Oh my God. But that's how I am. That's how I did it. That's how it was done. Now it's just like just chilling. Don't fall asleep on me. We're halfway done. Keep your eyes
I'm
open.
not.
Look up at the camera. This is your fan base up here, not down here. Up here.
I always look at this.
Okay.
It's just habit.
Continue on.
That's where I'm reading from. Like, what am I supposed to look up here and just hope I can?
Well, I want to lower the camera down a little
That
bit
would
so
help,
it's like
yeah.
right here,
That'd be
so
good.
you have to look way up
To put it like right.
because you're looking down in the corner. It's not like you're looking into the fan's eyes right here. So continue reading, please.
Thank you. You done? Regarding the AJ situation, I won't confirm or deny at this very moment, but I'll ask him again. And if he wants me to spill the beans, get it? Beans? I need friends. Ha 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 ha.
Well, it'd be cool to see him.
I'm pretty sure that it wasn't. I mean, I don't know. I'm
I don't
pretty
know
sure
either.
that it's true. Not, but I can't speak for AJ.
Mary,
I've
ask
heard.
you.
I've heard that rumor.
Yeah. Well,
Mary asked
one rep
you,
will look into it.
Hi guys, I hope training is going great. I can't wait to see you all. Hey Mary, good to see you on here. We miss you so much. Hope you're doing good. Can't wait to see you either. It's been way too long.
Long time.
Long time. Long time. Hopefully we can get together sometime before the meet, because that's too long away. Too long. Let's see here. One rep maxed, yeah. Yeah, it's your job to push your crew and measure Richards. Laughing my ass off. Just kidding, but I'm happy. Remember, no pressure. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, no, I got to crack the whip and make sure that everybody's doing the allotted exercises and reps and sets that they need to do. Because there's a meet coming up, and I want them to go out there at their very best. And I don't want them to leave their best lift in the gym. Sometimes that happens in training.
Let's see here. No, it was for Mr. Kennelly. Haha, how's your weight, Mr. Kennelly? LOL, my bad. Well, sorry, excuse me. Don't care about my weight. Okay, one rep. I see how you are.
I've been on a roller coaster ride. COVID, I walk around 325. COVID got me down 315. Then I decided to be Mr. Fasting, carb depletion, carb loading with minimal water. This was a really weird one I did. Don't ask me. I just fucking around. Fasted and ate normal for 8 hours, and then carb depleted the next day, and proteins and fats. Then the next day I had carbs but minimal water. Don't ask me why. Then I woke up the next day, and I remember I just couldn't get enough water. It was like chugging. I go, Ashley, I can't get enough water. And I was down to 308 at the time. And like the next day I went into the gym, I was 320. Like, it's just my body just whoop, whoop. Yeah. So, little fat right now. Like I said, I had a awesome people, husband and wife in the gym who, she's a culinary artist and loves to cook, loves to make food. And they offered a pumpkin cheesecake, and I couldn't turn it down. And it just happened to be this round and about that thick. And it was going down.
Is there any left?
No, gone.
No way.
Oh, just gone.
You ate all of that? I ate none of it.
I know. I ate it all.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry, but yeah. So I'm a little heavy now.
Dude.
I'm not gonna tell you, but
wow.
Yeah. But I've been on the treadmill. You've seen me, hey?
Once I saw you yesterday.
No, I was on there yesterday, and I've been on there.
Monday, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm on there, and I was in the ultraviolet sauna, sweating out just bad stuff out of my system. So, but I'm a little fat right now, but that can change. A little over 325, which I shouldn't be, but I'm not going to lie, my stomach is fat right now, and I really enjoyed the limited travel I had on Tuesday night. And for some reason, my L5S1 and my upper back, I had an arch. I mean, if you look at that video, take that two board away, my bar travel was, like there. I can live with that. That reminds me of the olden days almost. But I had a great workout, so. But that stomach won't always be there. Boo. All right, where are we at? Howard Weingarten.
Hey, that Colossus is a great shirt. I love it.
Well, it was a love-hate relationship. Heinz and myself put it on month and a half ago, and we didn't have success with it when we first put it on. I'm going to admit. I don't know what we did wrong in it, but him and I both, it was kind of binding up on us, but I don't know what we were doing wrong, but my God, it worked awesome the other night. So I think I found out how to groove it correctly. And a lot of times I overthink things a little bit. I put on a shirt and I'm like, oh, I got to do this with my arms. I got to do this. And I kind of just I didn't even like strap the Velcro or put my belt around it. I just had Dan yank it up, do one tug here, and I just held it in, with my arms. And God, I had a really good workout session with that shirt. Kind of want to wear it again next Tuesday, but more than likely, I'm not going to have 2 great workouts in a row. So, used to, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Paul Loeffler.
Just using the reverse grip as my primary movement on Saturday. That's my second bench day.
Okay.
No bands, no chains, 5 sets of 5. Then I do back and shoulders, going up little by little each week.
Yeah, we should do some reverse grip too. I always say that, but
Brian Thompson, Ashley, when and where is your next meet? First week in March.
Arnold
Classic in Columbus, Ohio is my next meet.
what about after that?
I don't know. I have to decide if I would want to do Mary's is just a couple weeks after that. Which
Oh,
a
couple weeks,
just
yeah.
like for fun, like.
Just do push pull.
But I'd want to do squat.
Well, maybe I don't know.
We'll see. See how things are going. See how training's going. It's Mary's meet, so I kind of have to. I love those meets, and I mean, just have for fun, no pressure. Although I say that I don't think I could do a just for fun, no pressure meet without like expectations. But
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see.
Howard
I
Weingarten.
might see like if she minds if I don't, sign up right away. If I kind of
Right.
wait and see how things go and where I'm at.
Okay.
But for sure, the first weekend in March, Arnold.
Howard.
Howard Weingard. No, Mary asked you. One rep. Are you coming up north?
Okay, we don't
Shamrock
read the
Showdown
when they
in
talk
March?
amongst each other. I try to skip that. Just get to the questions.
I will read whatever I want. Thank you.
Well, Howard wants to know.
Howard Weingarten.
Go.
Howard Weingarten. Also, Ryan, did you get the video of the 80 years young guy squatting about 400 with Dave Tate like it was 135?
I did not get that video. Maybe you can send it to me, Howard, and I will put it on the show because that's not something you see every day. 80 years young. Wow. That man took care of his health in the years. It's interesting that, it's ask people, like, what's your secret to a long and healthy lifestyle? And some people say, I drank vodka or I drink wine off and on. It's just something, they say that sometimes. Everybody's body's different, Some people can smoke all the way into their hundreds, and it's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is kind of crazy.
One rep. Talking to Mary.
I am depending on the storm. Mary asks you, I am. Depending on the storm conditions, LOL, last thing we need is the California hurricane to toss the plane to Nevada, crashing on a mountain somewhere, haha, but yes, I'm planning on it. Nice. That'd be cool to get to see you again. That'd be awesome if you did Mary's meet.
Just tell the pilot to go up to like 90,000 feet. You'll be fine. Josh
that'd be
Hippie.
awesome. Yo, Ryan, how would you guys peak for a bench press meet on the conjugate system?
As far as peaking, I would have them do my method of peaking. Basically, the speed bench would stay the same. I have them cut out squats and putting bars on backs and deadlifts out to just do leg press, pit shark type of thing, 4 weeks out. And then I have them do exactly what I did when I peaked for my meets when I was doing over 1,000 pounds, and that's 5 weeks out. They do a 3-board upwards to 1,200 pounds in a band in a board shirt. And what a board shirt is something that you can never touch in, but it just teaches you to overload a weight and move it on a 3-board. And then you move into your competition shirts for a 2-board, a 1-board. And then I deload them, and then we do an opener 7 days out, and we go to the show. That's kind of the secret sauce. So there's a tremendous amount of volume, but the deload's very important because when they come back and hit their opener, the opener goes up like 135, and that's the confidence you need going into a meet. If you don't do the deload and do something moderately heavy, you come in, you hit your opener, and it goes up not as good as you want it to, then you have a whole week to sit there and dwell like, oh my God, my opener you know, and I've been there. So that's kind of how I designed it, and that's what I've done, and it worked time and time again, so it'll work with anybody else. And usually, you know, it's bands 4 weeks out for 2 weeks, and then chains 2 weeks. The last week of chains, it's 40% bar weight, 3 sets of chains, and that just develops a tremendous amount of speed going into the meet. Because speed's important. But in these band shirts, you know, we're gonna not use the extra large bench band, because Dan and I have been doing that, and it's fine and dandy, but the problem is at the bottom, the weight is damn near zero. And I don't know any contest you go to where when a bar is at your chest, it's zero. So you want to, the whole point of wearing that band is to use a more excessive amount of weight, but you still want weight to be heavy at your chest. And when I was using the extra large thing in speed benches a couple weeks ago, at the bottom, I wasn't even touching, meaning the band was holding it all. And yeah, it moves up completely fast, but it defeats the purpose because it's zero at the bottom, basically. And that's unpractical amount of weight transformation. And so I have to rethink this. And that's why I didn't use the bench band on Friday. I just did 5 sets of 5, whatever it was, 6 sets of 6. But might break out the 2XL bench band and try it, because that will make it a little heavier at the chest. So constantly tweaking little things, you know, trying to become better. Where you at?
BJ Dirk.
Oh.
I can't believe you're surprised that he ate the whole cheesecake, Ashley. Well, first of all, he's supposed to be on a diet. We've said that for weeks now.
He just came at a bad time.
Second of all, this cake was huge. Huge and thick. Second of all, they delivered it Sunday afternoon. And what day was it gone by?
I ate the last piece Tuesday. Yeah.
2 days. I got none.
It just goes, you know.
So the diet's going well.
It's not going well.
Fuck.
Hey, what am I supposed to tell them?
No discipline. Not ask for it?
No, they were going to bring it like a month ago.
You asked for it.
And they walked up and they go, "Hey, we're going to bring your cheesecake over Sunday." I'm like, "Okay, I'll be home watching football."
I don't know. Maybe eat a small piece each night, not half one day, half the next.
Hey, it's a one-time thing. I'm embarrassed.
Christ. You should be.
I'm really embarrassed, and I'm really fat. My stomach.
It's not just like a little cheesecake that he ate. It was a full-on.
And Heinz brought the tamales on Friday.
Like a cake that Saturday.
Saturday.
Like a cake that you would bring to a big family birthday.
I am a big family. There's one thing I can do is eat. That's the easy part.
One rep. LOL, I'm sorry, Miss Ashley. I got carried away by the stereotype, don't ask a woman her weight or age. And he did mention he is trying to lose weight. That's why I asked.
No.
Well, I get asked my age and weight all the time. My age and weight is displayed on a projector every time I do a meet, so I'm kind of used to it. And I get asked my age all the time by kids. And I used to like play this game where I'd ask them to guess. I don't do that anymore.
What do they guess?
Oh, it's getting bad. They used to guess like
22?
18, 20. No, now.
What is it now?
Now they get the other day kid guessed 40, and they guessed 47. Like, they have no awareness, like
40.
And I used to joke around when they'd ask and be like 75, 80, and like they were starting to believe me, and I was like, "Come on, like, Jesus."
40, huh?
But
Poor kid.
Several times, yeah, they've guessed 40.
But that took the wind out of your sails.
Yeah, it did. I don't. Like I said, I don't play that game anymore.
You play the game.
A couple times hearing that, and I'm like, screw this.
One rep says, which reminds me, Mr. Kennelly, did you check out the website I sent to you? Is it in my email, one rep?
So apparently not.
I thought I did. Please send it again, one rep. Because I'm spacing. I probably looked at it and I just can't remember. There's things that I remember and things that I don't. I probably went and checked it out and I'm just having a brain fart. I get a lot of those. Howard Weingarten.
Where we? Oh.
Right here.
Oh, in that shirt, you might be surprised. Just remember to really stretch it with the elbows, and it will go great.
That's what I did.
Yes, I thought I sent it to you, but I will resend it.
Yeah, I was very impressed with that shirt. Didn't have a good workout with it one time, and I kind of just threw it aside and went ground zero with Viper 2, Viper 2.5, and then I was like, I'm going to break it out, and I brought it in that night, and I'm sure glad I did. I texted Mr. Elick this afternoon. I said, you might want to watch the show. Had a great workout on the shirt. I was very impressed with it, and I think he'll watch it at some point. Awesome shirt.
Nice.
Josh Tippy.
Josh Tippy, cool. Thanks, Ryan.
You're
That was
welcome.
for explaining the peaking for conjugate.
Well, I'll hold off on that because, Louis, of course, would do it different. They do they do a floor press like 15 days out, and then or something like that. I just, they have a different method of how they did it, and I just did it my way. It just seemed to work. I don't know. I did it once, and I was like, oh, I had a great meet. Then I was like, I kind of did that 5-week thing again, and it worked great, and again and again and again and again, and that's kind of what I do. But I don't think my guys don't have what's called a board shirt. I mean, all the shirts are the 4-ply, 3-ply, 2-ply, all of them they can, touch in with X amount of weight. But like I said, I always had a Phenom back then that was it was super small, but it was something that I could seriously, get it to a 3-board and lock tremendous weight out. And yeah, so hopefully we, as the meet gets closer, we do the same thing in training. If not, some people might have their own ways. I'm not going to tell them what to do. If they have their own way of peaking, then we'll let them do it. But I've done it enough that you might want to listen to me. I do know a little bit. 1 rep.
Let's see here. 1 rep. Howard's comment got
Retracted.
retracted.
Yep.
I'm wondering if these guys are doing it themselves, or
You can do it yourselves.
or if YouTube is doing it.
I don't believe YouTube can do it.
They've
'Cause
done
I've
it. They've
typed-
done it. We know they've done
Well,
it.
and I've typed in cuss words and they went on there. Maybe we can see them and they can't. I don't know. It will always be a
It's
mystery.
weird, though, I know.
Freedom of
Well, I guess,
speech is
Howard,
nothing.
did you retract a message or did it get retracted by YouTube? I mean, that's easy
Maybe
to figure out. He'll either
Elon
say,
Musk
yeah,
needs to buy YouTube.
Let's see here.
1 rep on the bright side.
Hey, on the bright side, it took him 2 days instead of 1 sitting. Progress. I guess if you
Dude, back in the day, that thing would have been gone in a day.
you get sick if you ate
No.
that. It's so rich, and it's so thick, and it's so.
I used to go get the Cyrus O'Leary's chocolate cream pie. I'd eat half that in a day just as
This
dessert.
was bigger than a chocolate cream pie.
Way bigger.
Sorry, dude. I mean,
And I almost dropped it when they handed it to me on the porch.
oh, that would have been.
It was on a cutting
huge.
board, and I was so
Jesus.
excited. I grabbed it and I turned, and the
Did
cake.
they see you almost
Oh,
drop it?
it went this way. I tilted it, and it went this way, and I like that, and I had a heart attack. If that thing would hit the ground, I probably
better
wouldn't
eat it
have had a good bench night. All right.
God. Yeah, I
Check-
guess that's.
Howard
progress.
says, check your email. Okay, I'll check it after the show. I'm not about to get on my phone and do that right now, but I will check it. 1 rep, 40. Ouch. Ha ha ha. What's that mean?
Tell me about it. Because when I was talking
Oh,
about how
wow.
the kids would guess.
They don't know anything.
What about the guy? What about Jake Morris at the gym? He asked me how old I was, and instead of just being like, "Oh, okay," he goes, "Oh, I thought you were late 30s, early 40s."
Jake Morrison?
Yeah. He said it, and
You guys-
he knew when the words came
I don't know if
out.
you
He
got-
saw my face drop, and I was like, "What the?"
I don't know if you guys know this, but Jake Morrison is Tommy Morrison's nephew.
He's talking about-
Tommy Morrison was a kind of like the white Mike Tyson and
No way, really?
a boxing. Yeah, died of AIDS, I believe,
No
but
way.
yeah, that's his
Did he
nephew.
tell you that?
Yeah. They almost look alike too.
That's crazy.
Jake Morrison, yeah.
Wow.
Discovery Channel came here and did a because
Have you known this whole time?
he told me that about 3 months ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Small world, isn't it?
It's a very small world.
John Hack has small calves, does he?
I think so.
Doesn't matter. He can bench 600 raw, and he's a
And
phenomenal.
squat like 8 over 8.
And he's a phenomenal, like, just rock solid, awesome fucking lifter. I'd like to have him on the show too.
Yeah, his deadlift's like 900, and no, he's
900, yeah.
and I think
Squats
his weight
880.
class is 198.
190 freaking 8. Fuck.
Yeah, it's not normal. Not normal human.
Craig Gordon. Okay, we got to talk
For
about spread the
us
bar.
newbies,
Yep.
you always say to spread the bar. Can you please explain?
Well,
oh, God, he's gonna be talking for an hour.
No, it's called
Yeah,
spread or
comfortable.
stretch, and basically there's 3 things that go along with it on the handoff. One is squeeze the bar. So you have to squeeze the bar tight. The bar is trying to force your hand open. By squeezing the bar super tight, you activate the muscles up the arms, almost into the jaw. You squeeze so tight, and that activates the triceps. Then on the hand, then we want to do is break the bar. And what I mean by break the bar is take it out, and that turns the elbows in just a tad. See, when you break the bar, it puts you in the 8 and 4 position where you want to be. Unless you want to bench 9 and 3, you don't have to break the bar. You can just bench here and tear your pec and everything else. And then there's spread the bar. As you press up, a lot of people are knuckles to the ceiling and they do the J thing back, and that turns out their elbows. So one way to keep that from happening is when you push up, drive your upper back through the bench and try to visualize pushing the bar apart this way. Try it with lighter weight. And when you do real heavy weight, you won't be able to remember that. That's why verbal cues are important. A lot of times when guys are bringing the bar down, we're yelling head back, chest up. So when you come down like this, instead of following it down and collapsing your base, we're pulling our head back in the bench, keeping the chest up. Then on the press, as they push up, I'm saying spread the bar. And I believe that activates that medial head right here, this inside muscle here. When you push apart, you push in a straight line, and that's a shorter distance. A lot of people, when they push up, they have a tendency to drift back, and that works to a certain point, but you got to become more technical at some point. And do you want to push the bar an extra 4 inches or a shorter distance? And I believe a shorter distance is the ticket. So it's stretch or spread, whatever you want to do. There's a freak bar that Westside sells, and it has springs in it for internal and external movements. And a lot of times we'll put that on the bench, and we'll have people bring the bar down, and when they push up, when we can tell they spread the bar because they push the springs out. But it's not just push up and push it apart. It's driving the upper back through the bench and stretching the bar. You try that a few times, and once you get it down, you're going to be like, oh my God, it's easier. It's kind of weird because nobody benches like that. But if you do it correctly and do it often, I do it right off the bottom of a bench. And as you do it, you push your upper back through the bench. Pushing yourself away from the bar, not the bar away from you. That's the ticket. So stretch or spread, whatever you want to call it. Try it. It's an advantageous technique.
That's a good cue. I like it. It's helpful. Anything else?
No, it's just short and sweet.
That
1 rep.
That was as long as I thought.
Yeah.
1 rep max. Hopefully that helped, Craig. 1 rep max with AJ. Did raw floor press a week out to max effort the muscles, but not the CNS. Yep. I think that's how it worked. LOL. But hey, first meet since my comeback. I don't bomb out. Nice. Yep, that's good. Yeah. It's a good first step, not to bomb out, right? Especially on your first one back. That's AJ. With AJ, I did. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, then you're not getting the full range of motion. You're getting some working the triceps, and that's good.
There's many ways to peak.
Especially if AJ told you to.
Yeah.
It's always a good. Howard Weingarten. Yes, I did it. Big fingers. Sorry. Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Okay.
That's fine. We just wanted to make sure that
we want to make sure we're
wasn't
not being.
doing it. If you guys do it, that's totally fine.
Denied our first.
Want to make sure YouTube's not messing with us.
Constitutional right to First Amendment. Yeah. You should be able to say what you want to on here.
Absolutely.
Brian Thompson.
I just turned 48, and if I get it covered by insurance, I have to get
hyaluronic acid shots in both knees. I suppose that's for What's that for?
For like an injury.
What's the acid do? What does that do to your knees, Brian? Exactly. I've never heard of a shot. I've heard is that there's cortisone and there's what's that other one? That one guy's getting a shot. Not cortisone, but epidural. Yeah.
Which I've never heard of. Getting for anybody other than a pregnant woman.
Yeah. Well,
but if it takes away the pain for women.
Well, I think an epidural goes into the spinal cord, right?
I thought it just numbed everything. I mean,
yeah,
I thought it made it so, like, yeah, that it sounded weird too. It must be like a different kind because when pregnant women get it, I'm pretty sure they like have no feeling down there. I thought. I thought that was the idea.
Well, what's this acid shot do in his knees? I'm curious.
I don't know. I've never heard of that either.
Is it anti-inflammatory or is it
hyaluronic?
Not sure. Right? I'm gonna Google it. I got to look it up here when we're done. Oh, I'm curious why they would give a shot like that. I've never heard of it. Dwight Anderson.
I can ask John to do your show if you like.
John Hack?
John Hack?
He probably doesn't know who I am.
That'd be cool. Do you know if he knows who Ryan is?
Probably not.
If he knows who Ryan is, and see. Yeah, no, we would love to have him on the show. You totally should.
Oh, I totally want to know how strong he was in high school. I want to know who got him into powerlifting, what his first meet was.
Yeah.
Where did it all start for this guy?
If you could get John Hack on our show, you would be our hero. That would be so cool.
Hey, and no rush.
Totally
I mean, just let him. He doesn't have to like force it down his throat. Anytime.
Yeah, you can tell him anytime.
This is a PG show. Let him know. We don't talk steroids, politics.
Ask him anything.
No personal questions.
Unless he specifically wants to talk about that.
It's just fun stuff.
We don't ask about that. We don't.
I do pre-screening too with the guests.
We let him see the questions.
Yeah, let him see the questions.
If he wants to
so
add
no surprises.
questions, if he wants to throw out his own information, it's very flexible. It's all about the guest and what they want. We make it their show, so it's whatever they want.
Yeah.
So just make him.
It's almost kind of
tell him how
boring,
great it is. Like,
but it's interesting questions that we have. I mean, they're fun things to hear about. One rep max.
The way I finally got the spread the bar cue down was I started doing speed workouts with the Elite FTS shoulder saver pad again and do a tape press mentally against bands. My tries were on fire. He knows who you are. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's cool.
One rep. I'm curious. Speed workouts with the shoulder saver pad and doing. Why don't you send me a video of that one rep? That sounds like a cool exercise. And yeah. Don't be shy, one rep. You know my email. I like to have cool assistant exercises that anybody's doing. And I'm always intrigued by anything. He knows who you are. I trained with John for you. Wow. Well, that's good.
Yeah, that's really cool. You should totally see if he'll do the show.
He lives in the what federation? WRPF?
WRPF. I think he does USPA.
USPA, okay. Well,
maybe other ones, but I know.
And everybody's busy in life. Everybody's training for meets. They got lives. They got families. They got chores. They got hobbies. And, I don't want to take them away from their life to sit down with us just for an hour on Thursday real quick. But I just feel bad asking people because, it's a hectic, everybody's hustling in the world and doing their thing. And, when COVID was here, everybody was at home. So it was like, I didn't feel guilty. Hey, you want to be on our show? But now that life's kind of back to normal, per se, let's see. Howard says.
Everyone knows.
No.
You guys are right. I have arthritis.
Okay. I wonder if that's like a one-time thing, shot, or do you periodically get those?
Yeah.
Or...
Do you know much about it? Like,
I'm sure he does know about it.
Yeah. As soon as I was asking, I was like, well, no, he's just gonna have this injected and know nothing about it. But do you know? Is it something that you just do one and done? Is it something you have to get multiple times? Is it something you have to continue to get every so often? How does that work?
Everyone knows Ryan at less of all who lifts in, at least all who lifts in the world. Ha ha ha. Thank you. I'm still well known, even though I'm getting old and falling apart. Let's see, Brian Thompson here.
Mom had knee replacements. Dad had hip replaced and back surgery. Grandma and uncle has knee problems also.
So it sounds like it's genetic, kind of like your shoulder in your family. Your shoulder's genetic,
Yeah,
bad
there's
shoulders.
a lot of problems
Yeah.
with shoulders in our family for sure.
I've got genetically ability to get too fat because my parents were fat.
I know.
Yeah, we're big bone people, and putting on weight is not hard. And I inherited that. Daniel Martinez, who is John
Who's
Hack?
John Hack?
Wow.
Seriously?
Wow, you got to look that up.
Oh, shit.
He's
really big right now.
The
He's been
best
big for a
powerlifter in the
while.
world at 198
He's
raw.
like
He's the fucking
and
real
probably
deal.
one of them coefficiently.
Yeah,
He's got over 800 at 198. And this is all raw. This is knee sleeves.
Yeah.
And all raw, completely raw. Over 800 squat, 600 bench,
900 pull.
raw, and a 900 pull.
Yeah, the guy's the real
All
fucking
raw
deal.
At 198.
One rep.
I believe 190, right?
198. Yeah, dude.
Right. Okay.
Get off your phone and read
I
one rep.
am. I saw like the reflection shined at me out of the corner of my eye.
Put your
and I
phone
was
down and
like,
read.
Just leave me alone.
No.
Just let me live my life. I'm just holding it. It's not even on.
Oh, it's on.
Go
One rep right here.
one rep. Like basically, it's the foam two board,
Yeah.
and mentally visualize myself doing a tape press motion with the barbell, if that makes sense. But yeah, so isn't a tape press like this?
No. With a barbell?
I thought these were.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, something like that. Hey, if that's what's teaching you to push that bar out, then hell yeah.
Back from the storage, I'll send video. All right, sounds good.
John Elick in the house.
John Elick, good to have you here, man. Getting in here late, but better late than not at all. Absolutely. Everyone getting excited for the Arnold coming up. We sure are.
I am.
I am.
I just get claustrophobic when I get like too crowded in the expo. Those aisles, I mean, it's literally, isn't it elbow to elbow and you're squeezing through people and it's.
It wasn't there. I was there, which was kind of nice.
Yeah, wait till you see this madhouse.
I know, but
You'll enjoy it.
I want to go. It was so cool the first time, and we met cool people. And that's the only thing like about how, like with the expo, that's where all the biggest people come.
Yeah, you'll see
to
it.
do the expo, and that's what I want to.
All right, Brian Thompson.
Like to experience it.
3 shots, but not positive about the timetable. Shots in the ankles multiple times and right shoulder twice. So always getting that hyaluronic acid shot, huh? Not a cortisone, or is that cortisone family? I don't know. I got to Google it. I got it written down here. I got a little research to do about that. I'm pretty sure arthritis in my lower back will be one day getting a shot like that, probably most likely. Or a cortisone or a disc replacement or whatever happens. And one rep. Raw. That's why I'll look him up. 600 bench. God damn. Yeah, John Hack. Yeah.
Oh, one rep didn't know who he was either.
I don't know.
Because Daniel said, oh, one rep at Daniel Martinez. Yeah, I asked the same thing. LOL. Daniel said, psh, I'm kidding. LOL.
Yeah.
Kidding about saying psh or
I'm
kidding
sure
about
John
not
Hack
knowing
has a
who.
lot of YouTube competitive videos you can look up. Impressive individual. And,
Oh, yeah. I mean, he outlifts most people that use
Mr. Elick,
equipment.
Dark Side will have a booth 707 in the expo this year. It's right next to the XPC Powerlifting Championships.
That's where I will be. That's where I'll be.
I'll be at the Dark Side booth.
So we'll be stopping by there for sure, hanging out there probably if we're welcome. But yeah, that's because I'm doing the XPC Powerlifting Championships. That's what I'm supposed to do. So we should be right
I'll
next
just be
to you
walking
all
around
day.
hanging out, looking for Mark Henry.
You'll be supporting me.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out which day I go on though. Whether I qualified for. I'm hoping I qualified for the pro day.
Brian
But
Thompson.
it's not by like usually they just you have to have a certain Wilks or DOTS score, but this year it's the top half, like the top half.
So you're in
highest.
the expo. You're not in the hallway in a room.
I'm not
I don't know where you're at.
I'm not sure. it's a little different this year, so I don't know.
Well, you better figure out. You better get a hold of Dan Dag and figure
Well,
out what you're doing.
Yeah, we have. I mean, well,
You don't have a lot of time. 6, 7 weeks, 8 weeks now.
well, I signed up. I assume
Yeah.
as they like figure out who's doing it, they'll start to make like figure out who's on what day. But I mean,
Okay.
they've still got time for people to.
I'm excited.
I mean, since it's like depends on like since it like decides which day we go, you'd think they'd.
You should
Try
be
to get
emailing
it.
him, finding out if you're on Thursday or Friday or Saturday. What's going on? What day?
They've got to figure that out because
Oh.
you interrupted me, but I was trying to say it's the top half highest Wilkes scores go on the pro day, and then the bottom half go on the whatever day
Okay.
the not pro day. So they have to see who all's showing up, so they can figure out who the top highest Wilkes scores
Okay.
are. So, and I don't know. I mean, there's so many strong chicks that go there that I don't. My Wilkes score's pretty decent, but I don't know if it's high enough to go on pro day. So,
Okay, Mr.
I
Elick,
guess I'm done.
you're done. Mr. Elick, I have you can play on your phone, which
Yeah,
you said you
because
wasn't
you're
doing.
cutting me off, and I mean, what?
You have no respect for the
No, I have
Benchmonster
no
TV
respect for
family
you.
that is on here.
I have all the respect.
You don't
for
play
them,
on your phone.
but you're cutting me off. So just
Well, we have to go on.
leave me alone, and yeah, just read.
Wow.
Since you're cutting me off.
It's gonna be a solo Benchmonster show eventually.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, do it by yourself.
I have 2 new shirts
lame and
coming
boring.
soon. They are in testing process right now. The material is level 8, which nobody has yet. I have a single ply that is incredible. Carryover for me is about 200 pounds. So a level 8. Very interested in figuring out what that is. And hopefully it may be at the Arnold at the booth or something. We can take a look at it. Hopefully, I don't know. Just throwing that out there. 1 rep. Okay, guys, I'll let you go. I got to get ready for work. See you next week. Love y'all, and hopefully see you in March. Still need to get those shirts signed, so get your Sharpie ready, eh? Absolutely. Now, is 1 rep coming in March? Did I miss
I'm
that?
sorry that he doesn't listen. I know he's so
AJ?
focused on what he's saying. He doesn't care about what the rest of us say. But yes, that was talked about earlier in the show. That
Well, it was
he's
talked about a
coming
while ago, too.
as long as the weather is okay.
I know, the
and
air
there's not
flights,
a
yeah.
Crazy. So yes, that he's supposed to come.
Well,
Great listening. Great listening.
it depends on the weather. I think the weather will be
I'm
gone by then.
sorry. I apologize. You want to talk no respect? You're not listening to the fans. Just got to
And you sleep on the show, too, and everybody knows it, so... How many times have we had to slap you and wake you up over here? Now, that's
never.
true.
You've never had to slap
Howard
me.
Weingard, maybe
I
you've been
hate
asked
it
this
here.
before, but what do
hate
you
you.
recommend for upper back?
You guys see what I put up with? That's my
Well,
life. I made poor life choices.
upper back. Let's see. We do a lot of inverse pec machine like this, you know, this thing. Boom, boom. There is a upper back movement that Mr. Matt Winning performs. I believe it's with I can't figure out which bar. You do it on lat pull down and you do this number. We also do a lot of side dumbbell raises on the flat bench. And that's all I can think of. That's about the gist of, that's rear delt basically. Trapezius, I do a lot of shrugs. And lat pull, I train my back, you know, just like a bodybuilder on Saturday. So, but rear delts and upper back, you know, of course, the face pulls. We do endless amounts of those. I do them at 3 levels. I start at my eyes, at my forehead, then I do them way high too. So, quite a few of those. Mike Lupacek likes to get the cable machine crossover and put these black handles on there, and we do these. Yeah, that's how we do them.
Time you fucking almost hit me in the face, getting annoying.
Well, I should do it. And so that's about the exercises that we do. Pretty basic, 3-4 different kinds. Let's see. John Elick.
The next one is the Colossus pattern, but in the level 8 material. For comparison, Ryan, yours is a 6.
So I'm assuming it's like going to be more aggressive. and harder to stretch. Maybe, sort of. I don't know any. I don't make shirts, so I don't know. John Elick.
I'll have my shirts at the booth along with the now famous assassin wraps, bench bands, apparel, and all other gear I produce. Nice. We will be there checking it out for sure. For sure. Because we will be, it sounds like we'll be right by your booth. So that's pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Brian Thompson. Osseo.
Hold on a second. I got to ask Mr. Elick a question. Mr. Elick, will you have any more stretch fit hats? I really like the large XL ones. I don't like snapback. So, any other type of designs or anything? I really like the stretch backs. They're my favorites. All right. Brian Thompson.
Brian Thompson. Osteoarthritis. I guess I can get the shots every 6 months. Kind of like cartilage replacement.
Wow.
Okay.
I wonder if stem cell
Interesting.
would do anything for you, because I'm about ready to follow in one of our teammates' travels to Tijuana, Mexico, and get some stem cell shots. He's going down there because he has the same issue in my neck as I have. Cortisone shots has fixed it for me, but he's going down for like stem cell stuff, and I guess it's pretty cheap down there. So definitely interested in that. Anything that could bring me back without having to cut me open. That's always last resort. Johnny Lick.
Let's see here. I'll have those as well as the snapbacks.
Yeah. Snapbacks don't work for me because I got to put the snap on the last little peg. Because I got a melon, like a weird, like, crown.
Giant ass
I
head.
got a giant ass head, and there's not a lot going on up there either. But, hey, I got 180 Q, and that's on one side. That's all I know. No. Well, it's going to be
What were
fun.
those shots called that he was
Hyaluronic acid.
interesting?
We'll
So
Google
like
it.
cartilage replacement.
So how far are you out from
That's
the
interesting.
how far out from the Arnold? How many weeks? Look on your calendar on your phone. Is it there's 4 in February, 5, so you're about 7 weeks out already? 7?
I don't know. Can I get on my calendar without getting freaking?
You can get on your calendar, yeah, because I'm just curious, because time's a ticking. It's already middle of January almost.
So 1, 2, 3.
Don't count that one.
4.
5,
Right.
6, 7.
Yeah.
7. You know, if I was getting ready for a meet, that's 7 workouts. And usually it's an opener and a deload. So that means 5.
For me, that's.
You work out all the way up
like
to the end of
20
it. That's like 20 workouts. So,
well, no, I mean because I do squat, bench, deadlift. So
yeah.
that's
Sounds like a lot of work.
yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm. You should just binge. You need to get yourself a band shirt. We'll talk to Mr. Elick at the show, and we'll get you sized up for 2-ply.
March 2nd. Okay, good.
Not a single, a 2-ply.
Really?
A 2-ply Viper 2. Oh. 400.
No way.
Oh, yeah. 400 bench, right? You
No.
did 315 in a single fucking F8 hand-me-down.
Not in competition.
And it's stretched. Remember, you did 315, then you can never touch it again because that thing had stretched.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2-ply, you just got to be able to handle, hold, and get used to some pain. And some, yeah.
I did 315 in that. Wasn't it a Dark Side, the band?
No, it was an F8,
No.
the
not
black
the
and red
shirt.
one.
No, the
Oh, the
gray,
Dark Side.
yellow,
The dark, oh yeah, what'd you do in that? Bench band.
Surge.
Surge band.
Like 315.
You did 315 in that. So, yeah, like 400-pound bench you could do. Think about it. Yeah. You do the Kennelly Classic if we ever can put that together and get some type of money rounded up in this lonely little town in Washington State. Okay, guys, we'll be back next week.
Saying that it's March 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th.
Yeah, we'll be there.
And we're supposed to get there on the 1st.
Is that Wednesday?
Right? Isn't that where you made the flight?
Wednesday,
for? 'Cause
yeah.
We didn't know when.
Are we coming
I don't know
back
when
Monday
I'm
or Sunday?
competing. What did we?
I don't remember. I just know that-
originally we had.
I know
talked
my
about
credit card
Monday.
got charged for this trip, so that's why I know that number.
It's official.
Gonna have to get a paper route to help get my money back.
I think you'll be fine.
Okay. Hey, will you please join us next week?
It was so good to see you guys.
We can't do it without you guys.
It's a pleasure every week. You guys are just the best fans. We enjoy hearing from you guys in the chat box. Always great questions, great comments. You guys make the show. Between the videos that you send and the
To my email.
chat box, you know, completely running the show with the awesome questions and comments. You guys absolutely make our show. We need to have another fan appreciation episode where we give away stuff.
Give away stuff? Well, I've already reached out to Elick and Pharrell, so we'll probably got to come out of our own pockets on this one.
Well,
Walmart gift cards?
I'm sorry, guys.
Starbucks gift cards?
I appreciate you.
Autographed somethings
Apparently
or others?
that's how much he appreciates.
I don't know.
An autograph?
My autograph ain't worth anything anymore. So, hey guys, we'll do it next week. We'll be here. She'll be here, maybe. I don't know.
I'll be here. I'll try to be here on time, but I'm
Alex.
coming from work, so
yeah.
You guys
I don't mind
are
starting the show without
fantastic.
me.
Thank you, Alex.
So I don't mind starting the show. I can handle it.
You've
I'm
done
getting
a
used
couple
to it now.
times
We've done it a
now.
couple
You've done
times,
it
so
twice,
I can handle it.
You should be able. I mean.
Well, thanks for coming in and being part of the show. It wouldn't be the
Thanks
same
for
without
having
you.
me. Thanks.
I would trip over my own feet. I would never make it through this whole show. I don't even know what to do in the chat box. I'd be lost. See if you weren't here.
I'll always be here. And maybe a couple minutes late, but I'll always be here.
Okay. You guys stay safe out there this weekend. Lift big weights. Stay strong. Send me videos. Be nice to one another. And
have a great Friday tomorrow.
Great Friday.
Have an awesome, safe weekend. Have a great start to your week next week. And like you said, stay safe. And we really look forward to seeing you next Thursday. Please make sure to join us. Same time, same place, same two bozos.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.